the true Jews, which were pushed out of Israel, Moses was the one who said to them, look, if we all stay here, that's going to make it easier for them and we're not going to stand a chance. Basically, that was what it was. And he was the one that told them all, because he could see ahead, was that they all had to spread out. So you could be an ancestor of a true Jew. You could be Muslim, Christian, whatever other religions there is in the world, or whatever you believe. But you could have that Jewish blood running all through you. You could be a true Jew. You could be a descendant of them. And they're all spread out all over the world. And I'll tell you now, for a fact, not one true Jew will be taking that vaccine. Not one true Jew will be taking any microchip in their body. So to me, this is them seeing who's who, okay? Who's going to suffer the most if they don't go along with everything? Because certain places you can't go unless you get the vaccine. Maybe certain shops you can't go into, things like that there. So they're trying to suck the life and make things very difficult. And I think if people, whoever controls the food, controls the money, they're playing a very dangerous game with people's lives. You know, at the end of the day, we have to remember, no matter who or what you're from, there's children in this world, and they do not deserve, I don't care who or what they are, children's children, God's children, and we should be looking after them, you know. And those parents are going to be looking at their kids going, right, okay, if we've no money, no food to eat, the first thing they're going to think of, how's this going to affect my children? They're going to put their children first. So they are. But I'm telling you now, the true Jews, the ones, I'd say that's the 144,000. I'd say those people there, no matter what happens, they're not going to worry. They're not going to worry about what's going to happen to them. So they're not, because they're not going to take it, and they know they're going to be looked after. So they're the ones, and I think they're trying their best to narrow down to see who's who, okay? And the ones who shine the brightest in the most love and light, you have to understand that in doing that, you are going to be a target for the ones in the dark. They are going to come after you because they want that light out. Too much love and light is going against their plans, okay? So you have to be prepared to not worry about death. And the ones who are shining the brightest, who are love and light, know that everything's energy. You just change form. There is no death. You just change form. And I think it was something like was it over 80% of the population believes there is life after death, some kind of life after death. Like 80%, right? So yeah, I'm feeling really good at the minute. I feel, but there is a lot of change. I felt a shift. Me and Armin both cried. Not last night, the night before. You know, like a lot of emotions and things just coming up, like, you know, and a lot of people has kind of said that. So I pulled Mother Earth cards and I got the words purification, rain. So there could possibly be a lot of rain in places now. But I see a clearing out of energies, a real clearing out on this earth. So don't even like say it. I'd say majority of people who's taken those vaccines, I'd say they're limiting their life. And somebody was saying, now how true it is, I don't know, but that's why the FDA or whatever they're called isn't approving the vaccine, because I think could possibly be the people that they give the vaccine to in the labs, or not the people, the rats that they give it to in the labs, they actually they actually passed away. Yeah, all the rats died. So the FDA have said that they're not approving this vaccine, and they won't be put under any pressure to do so. And I think, so, you know, you are taking a risk, taking something, but it's also a spiritual journey where people will eventually see they've put more faith in man than they have in the Creator. You know, your body, your immune system, so powerful. We should be eating healthier foods. Like, I'm guilty of that. Like, I eat quite a bit of chocolate, sweet stuff, you know. I need to cut down on that, but I have made really, really good progress. So, like, yeah, I definitely see a big clear now, big changes. Another thing, I was on a Zoom call meeting. Now, I was only expecting it to last an hour, and then I went on to something else. And I didn't even know that that was part of my Zoom call that I was meant to be on. But anyway, I sat and listened to it. And it was all these guys, like the stock market. They're all in the stock market and stuff like this here. And they're showing like their techniques and all this. Do you want to know something? I was meant to be there to see that. Because what it was showing, what it showed me, these guys were saying that they're expecting some kind of stock market correction crash within the first half of this year. The end of this year, you know, the end of the sorry. By halfway through this year, that's what they're expecting, like a crash or something, or a correction or something like that. Those guys are going to be out of that market. All the big boys are going to be out of it. And you see, a normal person like me, you, who would be investing in that, you would be left with it, you know. So they're all going to be out of it. They've got inside information, and they know something. They know, or already expecting something to happen. So this year is all about change. I know I get really, whenever somebody comes along in a car here, I'm just like, ooh, you know, they're probably like, what's she doing, you know. So yeah, I think it's really good to get prepared. I remember I did a video and I said get some tins of food and stuff in case shops close. There actually was a country, and their food shops and that were so low on food. Just not, I think it was 2 weeks after I popped the video. For the life of me, I saved the video on my liked videos on YouTube. I just can't remember offhand which country that was. Was it that place where the big explosion had went off? And oh, where was that? I can't even remember the name of it now. I think it was probably that country. A while back where that explosion was. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go because my dog's looking for me. So yeah, just get yourself prepared. I've seen a lot of guys saying buy silver. Do you know what? I had some gold. I still have it. Not very much. But I was looking back at my receipts and stuff. I have made far more profit already on my physical silver than I have with gold. And it's cheaper for me to buy the silver coins and that. And at least it kind of maybe has some financial security if anything does happen, you know. But as for fiat money, I don't know. But we'll see what happens. I was always told that there'd be about 5 to 6 currencies in the world. So it'll just be interesting to see how things gradually go and how this all plays out. But just keep your faith, keep praying, and know that if you believe in God and you've got love in your heart, you've absolutely nothing to worry about. nothing to worry about. And yeah, just keep that faith and be with like-minded people, call in your soul tribe, and hopefully you can create a beautiful life even though things are going on this earth. And I sit and think to myself, you know, all the things, but yeah, I'm trying to do things that could possibly help other people. And the trees, I'm happy whenever I am surrounded with trees. This is my happy place. You can even tell, it's like a light just lights up inside me whenever I'm around trees. I just love it so much. So I'm going to love yous and leave yous, and yeah, just get prepared and don't be scared. There is going to be changes this year. I feel quite a bit of changes. I've just been trying recently, this past probably year, just to try and get used to having less stuff, only buying what I need. So it's really been the kids that I've been buying stuff for that they need, because they've both took growth spurts over this last lockdown. So I will love yous and leave yous, and God bless and take care.